Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. MrRecon here with another account overlook video for you guys. Today, we are going to be going over Taeleon's account. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. It's free. Your support's really appreciated. Don't forget to smash that like button. And of course, as you're watching this video, leave a comment down below and let Taeleon know what you think of their account. All right, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's dive right into this. Okay, so let's pull up the questions real quick. All right, we got them. Kind of a simple question. It was mostly asking about OCE, Guild Boss, and Sanctuary. So this is a fairly new account. So to take away from this, he or she is spending some money on the game. So it makes sense that they have a little bit more LB5s than someone that would be free to play. Not a bad choice. They got a Mika, a Pate, Neff to help out with Tess to help push that along. Angelica, finish that eventually. That'll help out in different modes, which we'll describe here in a second. Estel and Blair for Sky Island. Pretty much the only thing we're really using her for right now at that point, but it does help out your guild essentially if you care about being a team player with your guild. Cassie, you can get her to LB5 at some point. Not that important right now. Vivian, not as important in the meta right now. Might help out in OCE a little bit, but she could help out in Guild Boss if you're having trouble with that. I don't see a Sivney. There's no Sky to help boost in that. There's no Holly. I'm sure you're going to get those eventually. Linky says 10-star is Anami. 10-star is fine unless you're trying to push high damage on Sanctuary, which is one of your questions, but we'll get into that in a second. But as far as OCE goes, right? The big thing to take away this from which I've gathered from other people talking about stuff like that, you can at least just do Battle of 10 on this if you can. So like this. Well, you don't have any girls, that's why. But the more LB5s or limit break girls you get, the easier this becomes. This is very hard for people that are just starting out the game because they don't really have anything. And as you get, some seasons of Old Campus are harder than others, but as you progress through this, it gets a little bit harder. So I can understand why you're struggling. At least get to the what is it? Whatever it takes to get to level 5, what is it, 800 or something like that? That's fine. At some point, you'll get to 1200, and that's what you're trying to go for. I know other people try and go for the frame, I should say, and they're trying to get that resource box. If you need it, really need it, push for it. I personally just go to 1200, and I just unlock everything and just get all my rewards and be done with it, right? It's not a big deal for me, but other people it is, which is perfectly fine because then it gives them an opportunity for them to get stuff. But if whenever you get in that situation, you want to push for the 1500, to show that you did it, like an achievement wise, go for it. But the big thing here is that you don't have very many LB5s, and as you progress further, it's going to become more difficult because LB5s are kind of important in OCE. So just take into account, it might be a little rough for a while, but as you keep playing the game, it will get easier. Just like anything, it just takes time. As far as Guild Boss goes, obviously see a fight here because you already used them, but no big deal. You currently have, let's see, where are you at on damage wise? Well, you're first. So that's good. Not really struggling now, are you? But let's say you were. Linky doesn't do really much help because it resets. Cassie helps boost damage. Angelica's the best girl to dealing damage on that boss. So you could do like Cassie, Angelica. I know I use like, what do I use? I use double Angelica, double Cassie, Sivney, and Phyrexia because Phyrexia reduces it. So you have a Phyrexia right there, which is great. So you can use your Phyrexia, Cassie, Angelica. Blair's not bad at it either. You can use her. You can use a Pate also to help keep your girls alive and keep the energy off the boss. You can do that as well. And Estel's not really that great in it. You can use the Neff if you want to. And if you're worried about your girls taking damage and they're not living as long, you can use it as an Anami if you want to as well. It's up to you to help try and do it. But Angelica is going to be your big damage dealer. Cassie boosts the damage on the Angelica. Just remember that. And the Pate can help you survive. And Blair can do some decent damage, but it's not like the end-all be-all like Angelica is as far as damage-wise for Guild Boss. All right, next question was Sanctuary. This is where Izanami shines, ladies and gentlemen. She is the queen of Sanctuary. I must admit, she is not a damage powerhouse, but she is essential to the key and getting high damage. So if you don't know, anybody that's either new to the game or new to the channel, you're trying to CC lock the boss so the boss cannot place burn status, burn DOT on your girls. When they attack, the counter attack will put a burn mark on your girls. If the boss is petrified, the boss cannot do that. So the longer you have the boss petrified, the less damage you will take for the attacks from the boss, which even if the boss isn't petrified, Izanami shields will negate all the damage and heal you back up, which is great. But also keep your girls from dying from burn marks. So overall, she's important. Getting her active to at least skill 5, so it's 100%. And you can, and let's say like I have neutron blades. I use neutron blades on her. Helps a little bit extra on that control effect, especially on the pings. If you upgrade the second passive as well to get the pings help out as well to getting the boss petrified, locked out. You can use a mage and use mage class set, use impact on that to reduce the control immunity. The boss, I believe, has like 40%. Reducing that, and then the Izanami will keep the boss petrified and you will deal damage. Now, as far as your damage dealing wise, it's Angelica's. You can use Blair too. I still can't replicate the damage, so you can't really replicate with Blair, but Blair does help out with damage that way. But overall, it's like Cassie doing boosting damage and then Angelica doing most of the damage. And of course, when you get a better team, we all have seen some of the videos on the channel. If you haven't, check it out. Some of the Sanctuary damage videos. Diana's the new powerhouse damage girl right now. But the reason she does that is because Angelica helps get through the earlier rounds quicker so that your Diana can do more damage at the end, and just her damage just keeps escalating and escalating because the boss keeps resetting its health bar essentially. So just taking all that into account. Izanami, Angelica, Diana does a lot of damage. You need Cassie's to boost damage, stuff like that. So just remember that. As far as the patrol, let's look at your patrol real quick. 78, you'll get there eventually. Angelica can do it. Someone used a energy feed on her, fake crystal, and they beat 91100. Someone, I forgot the lineup they used, but Mika I know is able to do it. And of course, everybody knows Rogue can do it. So if you don't have a Rogue, but you have a Mika and Angelica, you'll get it done at some point because they can do it. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Oh, it's already been proven. Someone's done it before. So yeah, you'll be fine. It's just gonna take you a second to get some good RNG. Yeah, that's pretty much all you asked for question-wise. How well did your... we won't cover that. Yeah, I guess that's it, because that's all your questions were, Taeleon. But, yeah. Like I said in the last video, if you want to keep me posted on how you're doing, go ahead. Of course, make sure, Taeleon, if you have further questions, use one of the Discords. I know you probably do. I've seen you talk to some of the Discords. Just use that to help you. And, of course, if you need help, ask in a Discord. And, of course, if you want me to do one of these videos for you on your account, the email is provided in the description on this video. You can do it. I have a lot of requests, so I'm just going with what I have in order. If you don't provide a quick link, I can't log into your account. Sorry, someone gave me Facebook logins. I'm not doing it. It takes too much of a hassle of trying to coordinate with a person because it might be on different parts of the world. The time zones don't match up. So it has to be a quick link. Please leave a detailed amount of questions down below on how you want things to do. Yeah, that's pretty much it for what's going on here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you think of Taeleon's account. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, stay safe out there. It's a crazy world. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen.